So you go to the embassy site, then you go to non-immigrant visas, or you go to visas somewhere here. You go to visas and then so now it's very new. You can go, when you go, you have to go to Ghana, and then they have a login here. So this is it. This is for my mom. But then this is the site for those in new user. Yeah. So this is the site for those in Ghana. Okay. You go to this site, you start your application, you log in your details and everything, you fill out your application over there and keep it. Then you also fill out your DS-160. Let me show you what. Is it DS-160? Yeah, DS-160. I'll send you guys all this link. So this is your DS-160. When you come to this page, I want to show you some things that you can keep. Don't. So the first thing is you have to select your country. Okay, so Accra. It should be Accra. Oh, let me see. Okay, Ghana. Then they are going to give you. Oh, I don't know what happened. Yeah, Ghana. Then you put in this code over here. Okay, 9AUAV. Then you are either starting an application or retrieving an application. So I'll let you know when you are going to choose retrieve application. Right now we are starting an application. So you click on start an application. Okay, you click on I agree. Then they give you some code. Let's say what is the name of your mother's mother? You know, something like that. So let's say Amma. I'm just putting something there. Now, when you have this page, there's something that you need to write in your diary, write in your email, write in your phone, everywhere you find yourself, because they are going to ask you. You see this code over here? You see application ID, this code. This thing I'm teaching you, I'm not going to do it for anybody. Everybody is going to do it by themselves. I won't review it for you. This is a confidential document. So you either do it yourself, or if you want to go and pay somebody to do it, that is your own. But it is better if you do it yourself. Me, I'm not going to do it for anyone. So this application ID over here, okay? This application ID, you see application ID, then they have AA00E3H189. You have to keep that application ID with you. And then the question that you were asked, that what is the name of your mother's mother? That question, you also have to keep that details with you, because those two things are what you can use to retrieve your application. And you can update it anytime until the day before you are going for the interview. So let's say you are going for the interview tomorrow. You can update it that evening and submit before you go for the interview. So this application ID here, the name they ask, your mother's name, there are many questions that they can ask you. You can choose a lot of questions. That's one, plus your date of birth, and then the first four names of your surname. So if like you are named Adam, Adom like me, then the first four names is Adum. If you are named Nukunu, the first four letters of your name is going to be Nuku. So know all these things. Start it now. This one plus the US visa page on. Start it now. Keep the details with you and wait. The only thing that would be needed is when you get your I-20. So if you have all these details, the moment you get your I-20, you submit them, you pay your fee, you submit them, then you choose a date and you go for your interview. Okay? Start these things right now. And you can update them as long as you have your login details, that application ID and everything. And let's say that for any reason you have your details already, like you have that number already and everything, then the next is that you select, you put in the code, then you go to retrieve application, then you can enter those details. So let's try something. Now you put in this code here, AMXJW. DXW, then you click on retrieve application. So you see, you remember that I told you that there's that application number. So let's say something like this. You click on retrieve. They are going to ask you for the first 5 letters. Okay, so it was 5 letters and not 4. The first 5 letters of your surname, and then the year of birth, and then the question, the secret question that you put in there. Okay, so please, this is how to go about your visa. You don't need to pay any visa person to do this thing for you. You don't. Just fill it out like this. Then you go there, you fill out your personal information, travel information, address and phone number, passport, US contacts, and all those things. Then when you are done, you submit it. Like you can literally submit it before, on the day you are going for your visa interview. Let's say you are leaving the home at 5 a.m. and 5 a.m. You can submit it at 4:30 a.m. before you go. So keep all these things in mind. Start this now, and also start learning how to answer interview questions. Sorry, not visa interview questions. We will come to that later. But school interview questions, start learning how to do that now. Okay, start learning how to do these things now. And it doesn't matter. Let's say you do something here, you make a mistake, you forgot your application ID. You can go back and start all over again. But trust me, it is annoying to start all over again. So it's better you keep that one. Go in and always update it. There's no need to submit it until the day you are going for your interview. But for these ones, this is the one you will do before you go before you go to I'm coming. Before you go for the interview, and you have to do this before you make payment, your MRV fee payment. Aside these things, there's also another site that you need to get familiarized with, and that one will depend on your I-20. When you get your I-20, there's a number there, a unique number for you, so that will depend on that. But then that is called the service. Yeah. This one as well. You can go to the site and get familiarized with everything, but then it's also the same thing. You are going to pay some fees. So when you have your I-20, there's a service ID uniquely for you. You are going to see it there. You enter the number there, your last name, your family name, and everything. Then it will come, you submit, and you go and make your payment. Okay. So these are 3 things that I want you to know. First is familiarizing with yourself with how to answer interview questions. Second is also trying to fill out or log in. How to do. Thanks, bye bye. So second is trying to get a login details for your visa. Then the third one is also familiarizing yourself with this page. Okay. When you do these three things, when you have these three things and you have your admission letter, you are ready to go. You are ready to go for your interview. You are ready to leave the country and come over. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. Start now. Don't wait until any day. You can do it yourself. There's no need to pay anybody to do this for you. You can literally do it yourself. And I'm going to put all the links, in the page so that you can have it. So that you can have all these pages and then work on it. So this is the little that I have. Does anybody have any question on this or any other thing?
Hello, Aaron.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, what if you don't want to do the interview here, but in another country? How do you go about that one too?
That's a very good question. So let me show you. So if you want to do your interview in another country, let's say this page is mostly for, I think, income. Appointment.com. Yeah, so this website that they've newly created is for Burkina, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, all these places. Okay, so if you want to do your interview in any of this country, what you can do is just give me a second. Oh God. So what you can do is that you are not going to Ghana, you want to go to Nigeria, you click on Nigeria and then you go there and fill it out over there. If you want to go to Rwanda, you click on Rwanda and fill it out. But let's say you want to go to Eswatini or, yeah, Eswatini. What you do is you go to USA Embassy, Swaziland. Okay. Now, all the information is also there. They have a different page, but it's still the same thing. Let's see. Immigrants. Immigrant visa. So for them, you first go to you first get your DS-160 like I showed you. Then you go to the consular application center website. Then you fill it out. Okay, so this is for the DS-160. Okay, so when you're done, you come and schedule an appointment. Let's see what. Okay, they have an online reservation system here. Yeah, I know theirs is different. Very good. So this is how their own is. So you select Eswatini like this. Then you select the city, the same thing. You submit, it will bring you here. You schedule an appointment. Like you need to do those things. I didn't do one thing. You need to enter this number if you are scheduling an appointment or you want to change, you do that. So anyone that is not located here, any name that is not located here, you can just type in USA Embassy plus the country name. It will give you the country. You go through the process, you see how they do it. Okay, you see the non-immigrant visa, how to schedule an appointment, and everything is there. But in all, no matter the country you are going to, there are two things that you have to do: the DS-160, and then the what is the name? The service fee is still the same. The only thing is that on the DS-160, okay, where is that? So let's say I'm a Ghanaian and I'm going for an interview in Eswatini. My DS-160 is not going to be Accra, Ghana. It's going to be Eswatini. Do you get it? It's not going to be Accra, Ghana. It has to be Eswatini. If I'm going to any of these countries, it doesn't matter whether I'm a Ghanaian or like any citizenship at all. Where I am going for the interview, where I intend to go for the interview, is where I need to put. Okay, it's where I need to put on it. So that's the only thing that you should know about that. Does it make sense?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Any other question?
Yes, ma. Please,
Okay.
what's the cost for each of these process?
So this DS-160 is free. The visa appointment, to make an appointment, right now I think the price is 185 or something. I'm not sure, but you have to check your country, or I can check later and put it in the group, or if you ask me, I will let you know. And then the service fee is $350. I don't know if they've increased it now. Let me see. What's the service fee now? Yeah, it's still $350. Okay. So 350 plus that one something. I think it's 180 or 190, one of them. So that is it. Any other thing?
Hello, sorry. At some point, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'm saying that the service fee is 350. Okay, this is $350.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other question?
So, Aaron, I'm sorry, one question. Which one would you advise? Doing the interview here or travel out?
Sis, I did my interview out. One thing with Eswatini is that, yes, I forgot to show you guys this thing. Where would I even see it? Let's see, Ghana Embassy, USA, Embassy, Ghana. Please, what I'm about to show you guys should understand it very well, because it will determine where you go for your interview. Okay. Where is the visa interview? Where did I see this thing? Please give me a second. Let me remember where I saw it. Let's see. Please give me 1 second. I've forgotten how to find this. There. It's again, bear with me, okay? Let me find it. Very good. Thank you. I found it here. So let me put it in the group so that I also don't forget. So have you seen this page? Can you all see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So to find a date, like to find where you can get a good date, okay? It depends on this one. So let's say you want to go to Eswatini. The capital is in Mbambane. So let me put it Mbambane. So you see they said for students and exchange visitors 14 calendar days, meaning that if you submit your applications in 14 days, you can go for your visa interview. And then you can get your passports in 3 days with your visa in it if it is approved for you. If you want to go to, let's check Ghana. Let's see. Accra, when you submit everything, you have to wait 183 calendar days before you can go for your interview. Let's say Abuja. Abuja is 82 calendar days, okay? Then which one again? Lillian, what country were you thinking of going to? Ivory Coast?
Eswatini. Is that the correct?
Yeah, that's the correct one. Ivory Coast is 93 calendar days. So this website is what is going to help you to search for which country you want to go to if you are not doing it in your home country. Okay. I've pasted that one there as well. Any other question?
Yeah, you've not answered the question I asked. I'm asking, what do you advise to do the interview here or outside?
So let me tell
told. You. Okay.
My experience in this thing is that the time I was applying to go for my interview. Ghana, I had a visa date, which will be 2024. Like this year was when I should have gone for my visa interview. So I went to Cote d'Ivoire. Remember that it was after post-lockdown, COVID. I went to Cote d'Ivoire. That time I thought that Cote d'Ivoire, the calendar days was like 1 month. So I went there, I paid the fees, and unfortunately, when I go back to Ghana, they changed it, meaning that I would be spending like a year in Ghana before I go for that interview. So I used the site to search, and at that time, Eswatini was 3 days. No, Eswatini was 1 calendar day, and then you get your passport the next 3 days. So that is how I got mine, okay? But then when I got the date and I decided to go to Eswatini, I wrote an email to the consular. All the consular offices have emails. When you go to this embassy site, you'll find their emails over there. I wrote it to them. I told them my situation, that I'm a student and my classes date will be starting soon and I would really love to come for an interview. So they gave me a date. They wanted me to come. Let's say today was Wednesday. They wanted me to come on Friday. And I negotiated with them that I can come on next week, Tuesday. So they agreed and I went there that Tuesday for my interview. So when you get a date or when you get a time frame that is suitable for you, the next thing you have to do is email the consular offices and tell them about your situation. Then the other question would be, when you go for this interview, they would ask you, why is it that you are coming all the way from Ghana or all the way from Nigeria to Eswatini? Okay. So if they ask you that question, how you are going to answer it is what you should think about. And another thing also is that I was, should I say, greedy or smart? What I did was I made sure that the country I'll be going to, I will not need visa, okay? Because at that time, I had to choose between Egypt, South Africa, Qatar, and Eswatini. I had not seen it then. So it was Egypt, South Africa, and um, Qatar. Now, with these three countries that I mentioned, if you're Ghanaian, you need visa to go for to those places. And South Africa, their visa will take 2 weeks. They demanded a whole lot of things that at that time I didn't have. So it was out. Qatar, their visa appointment, I think that I had to go to a different country for that. I had to go to Mali or somewhere like that. So that one too was out. Egypt, I had to go, but then somebody who would help me from the airport, like who will house me for that few weeks, I didn't get that person, so I didn't go to Egypt. So I was just searching. I had to literally take Ghana African map and be searching city by city. That reminds me, let me see Bamako. I wanted to go there too. So Bamako is 21 calendar days, you see. Yeah. So I wanted to go to that place too. But then I will need visa in some countries. Bamako, I don't need visa there. So also search for countries that you don't need visa to go. Eswatini, Ghanaians don't need visa. But I know that Nigerians, you need visa to go to Eswatini. But then I know there are other countries that you can go to without visas as well. So search for a country that is visa free for you. You email them and let them know, and also find how you are going to answer the question of why did you come all the way from this place to this place? Okay. So to your question, it depends on the day you get. It also depends if the consular tells you to come, and it depends on your visa status, if you need a visa to go to that country or you don't. Did it answer you, Lillian?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, it's a long one, but then that is what I'll have to say.
So, ma, we can only start these processes after we get a congratulatory message.
Yes. For this one, you can only start before.
Okay.
Any other question? Anas, do you have any question?
Yeah, good evening.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think my question was being answered with you messaging the embassy. So I heard something about emergency appointment of dates. So
Bro, I did emergency appointment for Cote d'Ivoire. It didn't go through. Sometimes they reject it, sometimes they give it to you. So you can do that as well.
yeah, and with Lillian's case, I've read someone's message that the person was being asked. The person went to Ivory Coast or something, and they were like, "Why is it that he moved from Ghana, so he should come back to Ghana?" So I've seen a lot of people that they always tell them to go back to their country for the interview.
Yes, so I wouldn't say I remember exactly what I said, but I know I told the officer that my school was going to start in the next 2 weeks. And I already have all my documents. I have funding. I also have like extra funding from my family that is going to position me to go to school. And I would really love to go to the school and come back again. So that was what I told. So that was part of what I told them. So you need to let them know that you are serious about this. We will talk more about, like, I would actually try, because one thing so that I did was that I knew I was going to a different place. So I wrote my answers down and I practiced them. I will find it. I have a diary on that. I don't think it's on my bookshelf now, but I would find that diary and then take pictures of it and also send it to you guys so you can read it. It doesn't mean that that is the same thing that you need to go and say there. You have to write it in your own way. But then, you know, I'm trying to just let you know this is how I answered my questions. Any other question? Any other question?
No, I don't have.
All right. Okay, so if there are no questions, I would end the meeting now, send you guys the link, and then all the best. See you all.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you so much.